mechanical engineering. Today, I got a golden opportunity to explain a PPT on the topic of mathematical and structural analysis of bladeless wind turbine. First of all, I would like to introduce the topic, what exactly bladeless wind turbine is. Bladeless wind power generation uses radically new approach to capture wind energy. It's a very relevant idea to capture the wind energy, and a bunch of scientists is working on this particular topic, but nobody has concluded yet. Now the question arises, why this proposal we have chosen? What is the reason behind it? The reason is that due to this. The reason is that due to its low initial setup, less maintenance, this proposal has been chosen due to its initial setup, low maintenance, and very easy to install and very easy to fabricate also. Naturally, the design of such device is completely different from traditional turbine. We know very well we have a traditional wind turbine, but why we have chosen this particular turbine? Because in case of traditional wind turbine, their initial setup cost is very high, maintenance is very difficult and very difficult to install, and that is not easy to fabricate. That's why I am telling that the design is completely different from traditional turbine. Now, present technological advancement requires high demand of electricity. We know very well, in this era of modernization, we need more electricity. So therefore, it is very much important to search some alternative and renewable sources of energy. We know very well, nowadays we have three types of turbine: Francis turbine, Kaplan turbine and Pelton turbine. But these all turbine runs due to coal. Without coal, no turbine can work. Whatever we have. But we know very well that within 50 years we won't have coal, and due to lack of coal, we will have to face the problem of electricity. That's why it is very much important to search some alternative and renewable sources of energy. Nowadays, wind energy is available abundantly, and it can be placed over the near area where vibration is placed, such as beside railway track and beside housing. Now, why I am telling that it should be present such as beside railway track and highway? Because we need vibration to capture the wind energy. That's why I am taking these out. Now, please next slide. Now, what is the working principle of this? The working principle is that vortex setting effect, von Karman vortex streak, boundary layer separation, and Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. I won't discuss in later because we have less time, but I would like to summarize this, that first of all we will have to prepare a mast, and according to that mast on a helical, with the help of helical spring, that mast will rotate with the help of vibration. Means, first of all, we will have to create the vibration zone. At that place, we perform this activity and we can capture the wind energy. Now, next, now the basic component of the model. What all component we have chosen for this particular model? That is, first of all, selection of mast. But in this, we have some properties: weight, lightweight, rigidity, and high heat transfer. And next properties: helical spring and coil ring and magnet. Now you can see the first model what we have made. I have already submitted in my BTech college. You can see the first model. I will explain what my first model was. Now you can see the second model. I will also explain what this model is. Now explanation of first model. The material what we used for mast was hard paper, and the mast stood on a helical spring, and we got output in this case 0.00325 watt power in one oscillation. In one oscillation we have got this much power. But in this we got some drawback also. The drawback was the dynamic balancing was not achieved which sometimes led due to buckling, and the orientation was not proper for coil and magnet. This was the drawback of first model. Now the second model. In this case, the material of the mast was a PVC polyvinyl chloride polymer of thickness 0.75. Again, the mast stood on helical spring, and in this case, we got output 0.2629 watt in one oscillation. This is mathematical part. I have already shown in the report whatever I have already submitted. And there was also drawback. There is a lack of proper shape and size of mast required. Due to this, required balance was not achieved, and the orientation was not proper for coil and magnet. Now, you can see the few snaps of observation of our model. Now, next slide, please. Now I would like to conclude. The major contribution of our model is that it can give the significant power generation with less occupying area, less number of components. In this, we use very less number of components and even work under low average wind speed. Now this developed model can become challenging in the power sector of India if proper scaling up is done. With the hope of this, I am ending here. Thank you very much.